Austin, Texas already has a reputation for being pretty weird. But bring in 30,000 nerds for the annual South by Festival, and things get really weird. How about a private satellite from Axel Space?
Meet WNISat. He cost about $3 million.
This is called Skeletronics. The folks at the IEEE made this fun version of Mission Impossible, involving lasers and sensors.
Is there any technology that's available today that reminds you of the things that we used to imagine on Star Trek many decades ago?
We've gone beyond the Star Trek technology. We literally live in a science fiction world. You know, back in the 60s, when Star Trek came on, we had astounding, mind-boggling technology. Here we had this device that wore on our hip, and we'd tear it off and flip it open and start talking with no cords. Amazing. We've gone way past that. Now we're getting Google Glass.
Wrapped in a solid piece of smooth metal with rounded edges, this is one nice phone to hold. Though I wish the company had stuck with the 4.7-inch screen. The bigger 5-inch 1080p screen is beautiful, it's just harder to navigate with one hand.
You'll notice here on the back that there are two cameras. This is the main camera, but this one up here actually collects focus information or depth information, so you can tap on a photo and then refocus it.
It works surprisingly well, and then there are loads of other fun photo tricks too. I didn't say they were useful.
Now, this is Sony's second attempt at bringing a virtual reality headset to market. The first one and earlier versions of Oculus Rift that I've tried, the resolution of the displays wasn't as high. And that kind of took away from the immersion factor a little bit. Here, the display is a lot more dense, a lot more interesting to look at, a lot better graphics. Move worked pretty well. The more that I played it, the more comfortable I got swinging my arms around, even though I wasn't really able to see my hands and what I was doing. My first take, Project Morpheus is a ton of fun.
A deal that Google has struck with Luxottica, the Italian eyewear giant Luxottica, will bring Google Glass. The idea behind it is to bring Google Glass to Luxottica's brands, including Ray-Ban and Oakley. One of the issues here, a very large hump, is to convince people to put glass on their face. With the help of Luxottica, theoretically, we're going to get glass that will be integrated with sunglasses, for instance, maybe other eyewear, in a way that will be fashion-friendly.
Do you know what phone shopping should be more like? Buying shoes. We know that not all feet are the same size, and the same goes for hands. But the good news is there is some science to figuring out what phone size works for you. You can measure the length of your thumb to see where it might fit on a screen. Or when you're in a store, try this trick. Go to a Paint app, or pull up one in a web browser like this one. Then hold the phone in one hand and draw a windshield wiper. The lines you leave behind show what your thumbs will be able to reach on the screen.
Facebook has announced it's agreed to buy Oculus VR for $2 billion, $400 million in cash, and the rest in stock. Oculus VR makes the Oculus Rift virtual reality headset, which raised $2.5 million on Kickstarter back in 2012. CEO Mark Zuckerberg says that Oculus's technology could be used to one day watch a basketball game with a courtside view or explore a faraway land with friends and family.